Loose. Loose. Good boy. Oh, sorry, Max. We'll put you on camera, too. Yes. They haven't had their cat fixes, so let's get the last one over here that's in here. Mr. Buddy. Oh, he's indignant. You're being indignant, buddy? Huh? Yes, I know. You're a good boy. All right, everybody. We'll come back to Max. Max don't care. He's full of love. It is still the 16th of June. It is Thursday, 2022. We just had a major rain thing came through. Heather and I were down in town. I had to get an oil change for the truck. And so then we had stopped and had lunch. And when we were coming back up the hill, I wish I could have gotten it on video. It was amazing. The storm that had come through. We're actually under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. So it's just, the weather has just been really, really interesting today. It's really, now right now it's much cooler. It feels awesome now. We hit 93 degrees today, I believe. So it was extremely, extremely hot. What's up, princess? What's up, princess? Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. So, yeah, it's been weird weather, but the storm came through. We got a big, heavy batch of rain came through, and like it was really interesting. But like I said, we're under a tornado watch until 11 o'clock tonight, and it's right around 6 o'clock right now. But I'll tell you, right now it feels so much better. It was so oppressively muggy and hot earlier, and like I said, we're sitting at 93 degrees. And for New York, just so you guys know, I know all you people down in Texas are going to say, oh, well, 100 degrees is nothing. Well, 93 in New York is brutal and not fun. So just putting that out there. It is still hard for me to believe that this tree here, that it actually came back all the way. That is the same exact age as the other cherry tree that is over there, and you can see the difference in the trunk. You see the trunk on that one, and then the trunk on this one. This one here, the deer got it the first 2 years. They ate it right down, and I thought it was done. And I put the fence around there, and it has just really, really done well ever since then. And obviously, it is, it's doing well. And that's another cherry tree that I think I planted like right around the time that this one started getting healthy. So they look like they were planted at the same time. If you look at the trunks of both of them, they look about the same. But it's like this tree is actually quite a few years older. Anyway, I want to hear your guys' feedback on the weather events in your areas, things that are going on. The weather, first of all right, let me just say I'm not a big one to buy into the the whole climate change thing. As you guys know, I don't buy it simply because, again, I believe that the planet goes through cycles, which it does. There's going to be periods of times where you're going to have really arid and very prosperous areas that are going to do great. I mean, you look, guys, realistically, let's look at the Sahara Desert, all right? The Sahara Desert at one time was an oasis. It was very lush and green, and it was beautiful, and, things switched and climates changed, and over time, things happened, and then it became a desert. So, that's the reality of life. I mean, if you are around long enough, obviously, we're here for maybe 100 years if we're lucky. You might see a shift of things and a shift in time of the way the weather goes, but you have grand solar minimums, you have grand solar maximums. Those things happen as well. And so, you're going to have your ups and downs with the weather. And so that's something that people need to realize, that's a reality that is going to happen. And but the weather is pretty wild. It has been wild. Last several years, I've definitely noticed a switch in the weather up here. It's like I said, it's definitely bizarre, but look across the country and all the weather. It's been happening for years, but it doesn't seem to be more extreme than before. It sure does. There's no doubt about that, and that's it's affecting people obviously. But extreme weather is going to continue to happen. We're going to have weather events. We're going to have, they're talking like right now with Yellowstone. You have historic flooding that hasn't happened in 100 years. Those events are going to happen. If you wait around long enough and you're around long enough, things are going to change. Things are going to happen. So those are things that have to be obviously paid attention to. That is why, once again, and I will say this, that is why we prep. That is why we do what we do. We try to prepare for the worst and we hope for the best. When an event happens, we try to ride it out and do what we need to do. So, freaking bugs are everywhere right now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I wanted to share with you about, like I said, the tornado watch, which we don't generally get tornadoes up here in New York. We get microbursts once in a while, but I can't remember the last time. I mean, I'm sure it's happened, don't get me wrong, but I cannot remember the last time we were under a tornado watch. So that is definitely interesting. See, look, I came out of there and now they're all out here with me. I love my cats, guys. I gotta tell you, I really do. He's doing his business. We'll give him some privacy. But I really enjoy the cats. I've missed the cats. I will tell you this though. I really truly love West Virginia, and with everything going on, it's nice to be down there. And like I said, I do enjoy it. It's looking more and more likely that I will be keeping both properties. I'm not getting any offers on the property here, so if that ends up being the case, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them both, and that'll just slow down my progress down in West Virginia, obviously, but that's okay. I'll do what I have to do, and I'll take care of what I have to take care of, and it'll just be slow and steady. And like I said, again, that's okay. It's one of the things, you always got to be prepared and deal with whatever contingencies. And so right now the contingency is that we'll do what we got to do here, and I'll do what I got to do down there as well. So that being said, the listing I think is up in a couple of months, and if there's no movement in that time frame, then what I'll end up doing up here, there's the puppies all hanging out. What I'll end up doing, I'll walk over here and I'll show you. What I'll end up doing is I will have wood delivered. I will get the wood shed filled, for, Heather and Becky. And, I won't stay away all winter. I will tell you that. I probably will come up. But they got a little bit of wood left, which, that's not going to last too long once the weather gets cold. But, I'll just order wood and we'll get wood in, and then I'll just start stacking it here. We'll leave a path. We'll do that wood first. So, what I may end up doing, so on one of my weeks that I'm up here, I'll call the wood guy and say, bring me some wood. I'll shift all of this as much as I can to this end and try to open that up, and then just, like I said, I'll just fill in the other, there we go, I'll fill it in, and I'll make sure that they have plenty of wood to get through the winter. Heather's been living here for 8 years, so she knows the deal. She knows what has to be done and all that kind of stuff, so it's not a big deal. Oh, we got a crowd. Yeah, oh, excuse me, yes, sir? May I be of assistance to you, of course? Yes? Can I? All right. Everybody go on in. There we go. All right. Okay. Luce, would you like to come in too? Would you like to come in? No, you can stay with the ladies? All right. So, anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for right now. I hope everybody has a really good day. I hope you're all doing well. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. It is something that we really need to really lock down and figure out, because there's a lot of issues and people are not paying attention to things, and I think it's important that we realize that we need to work together. We have to stop letting them divide us. There's nothing but games being played constantly, and we got to stop those games as well. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.